Hey guys, my name is Lou, also known as Prelude, the Dark Rican, and welcome to my house. I have the pleasure to meet Miguel, and he is here to come to check out my elements and also the things that I truly love and grew up with in this community, the Honda Preludes. There's only two here that aren't mine, which is this first red one that's sitting here. That's a really good friend of mine, Manny, from New York. We've been in the Honda Prelude community for a very, very long time, from the early 2000s. And another one that my friend that I sold that is behind us actually, a 95 VTEC.
And how many Preludes or Hondas in total do you own?
As for Hondas in total, Prelude-wise, there's 14 in the house. 12 of them are mine, and I have one, two, three, four other Hondas, including the two elements.
And also you got an Acura TL.
Accurate TL, yes.
Can you please show us your elements and then we move to the Preludes?
Definitely, let's do it. So here we have my 2007 LX. This car, it took me 2 years to find. I was looking for an all-wheel drive manual, and I wanted to have that SC look. So once I bought it, I started searching for all the, the SC goodies, right? I tried to find all the exterior parts. The bumper, obviously, is not the same color, but I was able to find that with a set of headlights. Quick backstory was also got the interior, so I got the SC interior. And I also reached out to David at Toaster Parts, so quick shout out to David. He went ahead and I put him on a mission when he first started starting his website to find me all the parts that I needed. So he actually found a black SC for me, minus the front end because that one was damaged, and we got all the claddings and side skirts, and we got that all installed. So big shout out to David. Thank you, David. Just really quick, it's a little dirty. I don't have my setup currently because we were picking up bikes. If you watch Miguel, he covered that bike thing that we did. And so it's basically all the, what's this called? It's like the copper color. So it's got that. Got some cubbies from, Jason, Element DIY. Got some Hero Hot Rods swivels on here. We also have the driver's side just not installed currently. And I got the interior actually from a junkyard in Florida. So we got all the paneling. I do have all the carpets. I just installed the fronts and the mats as well.
And the steering wheel too,
We have the
right?
steering wheel. I do have the climate control. It just doesn't work, so we're just using the OEM one that came with the car for now. So we have the subwoofer, the center console installed. I installed everything myself. So I also, to let you guys know, I also did an install video over on my channel, which is the Dark Rican. I just have to edit and post it for you guys, but I have that too, just so I can show you the way I did the install. I'll show you guys also my setup. I have the setup recorded, and I'll have it over at my channel as well when I do my camping. Let's see, another pretty cool thing is I installed the JDM handle over here with the switch, everything all nice and functional. So that was actually really nice to get. I got pretty lucky. I found this on eBay, and then I know a lot of people are trying to find it, and it's hard to find. So that was nice, a nice little touch. Come from an Acura TL. I actually had it on my Acura TL. These are the A-Spec wheels. And the A-Spec wheels, look so good. I test fitted on my car when I had the thinner tire, and I said, man, with a nice beefier tire, it's gonna look good on the Element. And swap out, these center caps with the Honda H instead of the Acura logo. You see, I have some Element family memorabilia stickers, the man himself. And then my first elements on the Dragon, I was able to make it. There we go. And I named her Toasty. A lot of people, when I got into the community, the Element community, I'll give you guys a quick rundown. I'm big with the Prelude community. Since 2000, I got my first Prelude. So from the Prelude community, everybody knows me as Prelude. Preludes, my name is Lou, Prelude, So it's pretty cool. And then as the years went by, I actually, to be honest, I didn't like the look of the Element when I first saw them. And I'm just being brutally honest, It wasn't until I started looking for a vehicle to transport my parts and engines. And I said, if I'm gonna get something like that, I don't want like a truck. I want to get something Honda. And then I saw an Element and I saw how you can open the doors and how much space is in there. I mean, just let's look, right? How much flat space is in here. Don't mind that mat in there, but just look at all the space and how the doors open up so nicely. I said, you know, it's a no-brainer and it's a Honda. So I was able to transport 5 engines in this already, Prelude hoods and all types of parts. And the Element parts actually I picked up in Florida. I put it all in the back here. That's why I got it. And then I love the look of the SC, and I just fell in love with the community. And I fell in love with just how many different things you can do with them, and the aspect with hiking and camping, and you know, that's something I really enjoy as well. So this is with me forever. This car is going nowhere, you know, and I'm sticking with this community 100%. I also did this little upgrade, which everybody loves and enjoys, is to have that rear hatch release. So I went ahead and installed mine a little bit different, you know, centered. I do have a plan to, you know, get these out there too with the bracket that I made for it, and in order for it to, you know, for anybody else who's interested in getting these installed in their ease. So fully functional, locks, unlock, and you can get in and out because we all have that issue, right? Future plans are I'm gonna do some Brembo upgrade. I haven't done that. Brakes. I need some suspension. It's stock suspension. I do have the SC taillights a friend has for me. I just have to install them. I have to get them and install them. And TSX upgrade, hopefully with 6-speed. And Joseph, that's my go-to. So I've already been picking his brain, but I'm gonna pick a little bit more when it's that time. And that's pretty much the plan for this.
Awesome. And you'll start loving the elements that now you got second one over there,
Oh man.
right? Tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, I'll tell you really quickly. Actually, so I work at nights, and you guys know Craig Mack. Big shout out to my boy Craig Mack. He's always searching the internet too for parts and stuff. And he's like, hey, I think Lou lives in this area. He messages me, I'm at work. And I'm like, yeah, dude, that's like right around the corner for me. And the next morning went to check it out. And we didn't even know it was a manual until I got there. And I said, this is great. It has all the options on it. Had, you know, side steps, roof rails.
Let's go check it out.
Let's go take a look. It had the roof rails. I took them off and put them on my car. The original plan was to take like the spoiler off. So is that a spoiler or wind deflector?
I think that's the wind deflector.
They call it a wind
Yes,
deflector,
and
right?
the spoiler is like little bit.
The one for the SC.
Yes.
Right. So, you know, had that, had the side steps. It has the fog lights. The fog lights are missing actually, but it does has the switch and all the wiring. It has the armrest console. It's an all-wheel drive as well, manual, which is such a treat. I mean, how can you say no, right? So this has high miles, 283,000, and I don't know the full condition of it yet because I literally got it like a week and a half before Elements on the Dragon. So we still got to really dig into it, clean it up too, and doesn't have a catalytic converter. That's one thing that was missing. Just like they've been always stealing our Elements catalytic converters, right?
Yeah.
Buy one without one, but it's okay. I have a lot of stuff that I also can put on this car. My plan wasn't to keep it, but I might use it as a camper, strictly a camper, but I don't know. We'll see. I have a lot of projects I need to take care of first.
Thank you, Luis, for showing us both of your elements.
Yes, sir.
And I think you start doing a good job, you know, with all the
you.
modifications.
Thank you.
And also, I was talking to you in Elements on the Dragons, and you were telling me about how you got into the Prelude community, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can you share us a little bit more about it and show us your Prelude collection?
Absolutely. So the whole thing started back in New York. I live in New York City, born and raised, and now we're in Virginia. So if you guys want to know, this is Virginia. And my first Prelude I got out of high school, and that was a 94 S, which is a single cam. And right after high school, I joined the Marine Corps, and then when I came back, started modifying my Prelude and loved the Prelude. I first saw that car when I was 15 years old on the highway in Florida, when I lived in Florida, and it would fly by on the highway. I seen it like 2 times, it was all black, and it looked fast, and you heard the VTEC, and I said, man, I want one of those cars. I don't know what it is. And one day, coming off the highway, we saw it and stopped right behind it. And we're actually in my dad's old Cadillac that's back there. It was in that car when I was 15. And we got close to it in the red light, and I saw it said Prelude. I thought it was an Accord. I didn't know what a Prelude was. And I said, I'm gonna get it. And I ended up getting one. And now I got too many. Look at it. It's too many, man. I mean, take a look, guys. We have, like I said, there's 14 here. 12 of them are mine, and I have everything except for the first generation. I have the second generation, which is up in that corner over there, third generation. The plan for this, like on my channel, was mainly supposed to be Prelude content. I was a big admin and moderator on the forums back in the day, involved with all the Prelude groups. I also visited a lot of people overseas and around the country. So in the Prelude community, a lot of guys, they know me through all these years. I mean, I started back in 2000 and we're in 2024, so it's been a long time.
Awesome. And thank you for like sharing your knowledge in the YouTube videos that you're doing.
Thank you. Yeah, it's definitely something that's needed because a lot of the stuff from the forum days have been lost, and a lot of the write-ups are gone and things like that. And you know, for the younger guys coming up too, I mean, I have friends that have literally had babies, you know, in diapers in their Preludes. Then now their sons own Preludes, and it's good to see them grow up and be in the community now too. So and they need that knowledge, and we need to pass that on.
I agree with you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you for that. And guys, if you want to watch a full tour of all the Preludes, please make sure that you watch the next video. Also, you can find the video in the description and in the comment section.
So in total, there's 14 on my lot, but there's 12 that I own, 2 that I have here for friends of mine. You can start with my favorite generation, if you like, which is the 4th generation.
Sounds good. But before we start, sorry to interrupt, Luis.
Yes.
We're going to leave one of your most favorite vehicles for the end of the videos, right?
What do you mean?
Is it the most favorite or your most second favorite?
Okay, so we have more than Preludes here.
Okay.
We have
awesome.
Honda Elements. We have Acura TL. And you see all the Preludes everywhere. And there's one other Honda.
We're gonna show it in the end of this video, right?
Yes, sir. So
they gotta keep
watching
and wait to the end of the video to see which car it is.
Yes.